All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, Kahalayim La, Allahayanawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elect elders of Israel that rule well. Strong salutations to you brothers out there that labor in sound doctrine and sincerity. Okay, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham to the hopeful elect, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the house of David, the elect. Okay, and I got this article, okay, is from a website hidden city Philly.org. All right, and pretty much I was reading over this article a little while earlier, and it goes into pretty much our people trying to exercise their rights in this system. All right, pretty much, and so-called blacks, but we know we're not black. All right, they call us African American, but pretty much our people, Israelites, all right, you so-called Negroes in particular, all right, pretty much they were being persecuted for trying to vote in this white man system, huh? And pretty much this shows how much of a devil these so-called white people are, man. This shows how much of a devil, and it shows you, man, history always repeats itself, man. All right. When I do this video, this should show you, man, this is these people are your damn enemy, man. The Edomites, they cannot be saved, man. All right, and they your damn enemy, and they supposed to be your damn slave, man. According to Genesis, they're supposed to always be. The scriptures say, the elder shall serve the younger, man. And then when you go to the blessing, all right, Esau, Jacob was made Lord over Esau, But anyway, it shows you we can never be equal with these devils, man. We can never, it's always one gonna be ahead and the other gonna be beneath. All right. One gonna be at the top and one gonna be at the bottom. It ain't gonna be no 50-50 equal. It ain't gonna be no 50-50 in the kingdom, just like it ain't no 50-50 in their kingdom. All right. But I'm gonna read this. It says, history, honoring universal suffrage and the election day rise of 1871. See if I can get some, I don't want to read all of it. It says, by the time election day, all right, something about, let me jump down. All right, it says, I'm just dumbed down. It says October 10, 1871. All right, so we're going into some history. All right, we're going into some history. We're going to pull up these devils' track record. All right, October 10, 1871 was a local election day in Philadelphia. The top of the ticket featured Democrat James Biddle against the Republican challenger William Stokely. The incumbent Democratic Party relied on the support of the large Irish American community. Democratic hegemony was threatened by the newly enfranchised black male voters who, during this post-15th Amendment election day, and you know about the 15th Amendment, well, it was these devils allowed so-called black men to vote, so to speak. It says, we're sure to vote for the Republicans, a.k.a. Abraham Lincoln's party. Well before black men were given voting rights, tensions ran deep between the African-American and the Irish-American communities. And, you had damn Irish devil talking about they talking about our people, we was in, they always got some excuse, but we're going to pull up you damn Irish devil's track record, man. We're going to show you Edomites, the devils that you are, man. All right, it says the Irish saw blacks as their rivals for low-skilled jobs, and the groups live in promiscuity throughout the pockets of South Philadelphia. Within the ranks of the police force were many Irish Americans. Check that out. I said within the ranks of the police force were many Irish Americans. So that right there tells you there's something up, man. All right, and you Irish, y'all ain't exempt, man. You know, it said within the ranks of the police force were many Irish Americans. You know, that should tell you something right there. That should speak for itself. It said who feared the employment would be in jeopardy should the Republican win the mayoral election. Volunteer fire companies known as gang-like behavior had been replaced earlier that year with a professional fire department, but they remain as social clubs. Some like Moya Hose Company and Maya Mincing had strong ties to the Democratic Party. Members of the Irish American community knew that a Republican victory would threaten the patronage jobs distributed by the leader of Moya Square, William McMullen. All right, now this person right here is a Jake. All right, his name is Octavius Vicado. Right? It says he was assassinated in Philadelphia, October 10th, 1871. So this was one of the, and they call him it says one martyr to the cause of constitutional liberty. All right, it wasn't no damn constitutional liberty, man. All right, our people should never even been voting, man. Our people should never been out there, man. All right, but I'm gonna just say a photograph of Octavius Valentin Cato, the civil rights activist, was assassinated by an Irish. Check that out, by an Irish American, Frank Kelly. So again, you Irish motherfuckers, y'all ain't cool. Y'all some devils. Y'all Edomites. Y'all some devils too, man. All right. It says Irish American the civil rights activist, was assassinated by Irish American Frank Kelly during riots on election day 1871. All right, and this will tell you that that's why the scriptures say in Deuteronomy, I believe. Is it 16:16 or is it 17:17? It's 17:17. All right. No, it's 17:15. Salakia. Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 14. When thou art coming to the land which the Lord Yahweh thy power giveth thee, and shall possess it, and shall dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord Yahweh shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set thy king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. Right? So our people voting, all right, trusting in oppression. All right, you trusting in oppression, man. That's why scripture say we should be spoiled forevermore, man. You know, the scripture it says, thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is thy brethren. So what the hell y'all out there voting for anyway, man? Okay. But this is this is just the tragedy, man. I'm gonna keep reading. It says, not surprisingly, the first opportunity for blacks to exercise rights, so quote unquote exercise their hard-won right. Right? It says, in choosing a new mayor become a day of chaos in Philadelphia. It says the morning started badly at a polling station at 6 in Lombard Street, now Star Garden, according to one report in October 11, 1871, edition of Philadelphia Inquiry. Early in the morning, several quarrels, right, mean what? Fightings or arguments, right? Get the word quarrels. Argument, right? Row, fight, disagreement, difference of opinion, dissension, falling out, dispute, brawl, conflict, disturbance, tussle. It says several quarrels occurred between the colored voters, and they call us all type of names, man. You see that? They call us all type of names. Let me get that. It shall be a byword, man. A byword. I want that in Psalms. Psalms 44, verse 13. Thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, and a shaking of the head among the people, right? So we are byword. First they call us blacks, then they call us colored, then they call us African Americans. So we just byword. They just got turned. Then they call us niggas and Negroes. So we got all type of different terms and terminologies from these damn devils, man. All right, from these damn devils. But the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, he addresses us as Jacob, as Israel in the scriptures, as his firstborn, as his chosen people, a holy people, a royal priesthood, man. We ain't no goddamn colored. All right, we ain't no damn black, man. No, you devils black. You the real black people. You the real dark, evil people, man. All right, you people ain't white, man. You people ain't clean and pure. You people ain't holy, man. All right, but that just shows to show these are devils. All right, and the word devil means deceiver. All right, he deceived you. These devils deceived you tribes, man. They deceived you. All right, by going by these different bywords, man. You know, during this time, our people actually believed that was colored, man, or they was Afro American, they was African American, they was black, they was a nigga, a Negro. You know, I keep reading. It says the police and the rogues and the roughs who had congregated about the window, Salakia. As the crowd gradually became larger, the ill feeling between the parties was considerably increased by a number of intoxicated persons. So these motherfuckers was out here drunk. In particular, these Edomites. All right, you know it's these damn devils, man. It says who seemed to have no other idea than of engaging in a free fight. Right, you know that's Esau, man. All right, he's a bloody man. He always looking for blood, man. He's a beast on the loose. All right, he's a wild beast on the loose, man. All right, and Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna hunt them devils down, gonna hunt these beasts down, gonna put them in cages, gonna put them in chains, man. All right, it says the colored voters allege that they were unjustly treated by the police, right? And you know that, you know these damn devils, man. Who was we just read it. Who was in the police? All right, the Irish we just read it, man. Okay, let me see. No, I just skipped. Let me see. Okay, it says within the ranks, the police force were many Irish Americans, man. So who was out here doing this bullshit, man? Them damn Irish devils. You damn Irish devils, man. All right, you some fucking devils. All right. Well, I'm trying to go back to what I was at. It says the colored voters allege, right? Pretty much the Israelite voters alleged that they were unjustly treated by the police, and who was mainly in that motherfucker, the fucking Irish. You know, you damn devils. It says in many cases forced from their proper position in line to make way for white voters. You know, some white roughs who present appear bent on adding fuel to the flame and creating a riot if they could. Right, these are bloody men. Scripture talks about how these niggas is nothing but bloody men, man. Bloody men on the loose. Bloody men, you know. We're going to just read this Psalm 26:9. Gather not my blood, gather not my soul with sinners, nor my life with bloody men. You know? Psalm 59:2. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity and save me from bloody men. You know? It says Psalms 139:19. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked. Who the wicked? Esau. Yahweh. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. You know, ye bloody men. These are bloody men, man. It says the voters were told to stand in segregated lines to ease the tension, something to which the black voters objected in the early afternoon. All right, I'm gonna jump down. All right, and then it says a riot. Pretty much, you know, it was voting day, man. And it said a riot continued along Lombard Street throughout the afternoon, so it was all hell breaking loose. It said simultaneously, similar disturbances occurred nearby at St. Mary's, now Robin, and South Street between 7th and 8th Street, as described in the inquiry, whatever they want to call it, right? And the streets paving stones, brickbats were flying in all directions. And from some of the homes, occasionally a stray bullet would come. Every few moments, there would be a report of a pistol, a shout, or a yell. But it was impossible to tell from whence anything came except from the crowd. You see this? So all this over, you tribes, in particular, you Jews, you know, you Negroes, you so-called Negroes, all right? In all particular, because Judah wanted to vote. You know, show you these devils is your enemy, man. You know, And you probably thinking, well, they don't probably no, you sadly they still feel like this to this day. All right, they feel like this to this day, man. All right, can a leopard change his spots, man? Let me get that. Can a leopard change his spots? All right, can a leopard change his spots? You know, let me get that. Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leper his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. Right. Meaning, then may you also do good. Meaning, if that was possible, if the leper can change his spots and the Ethiopian can change his skin, then it would be possible for the evil, for the wicked to do good. So these damn devils is wicked, man. They ain't never changed. It ain't no such thing as a good Edomite. You know? Ain't no such thing as a damn good Edomite, man. Okay? You read it says, as the riot eventually spread south to Fitzwater Street, citizens continue to come to court to complain about the police violence against black voters. Right, you damn Jake should never been out there anyway, man. All right, it says arrest warrants were issued for a few officers, but then quickly resided as authorities concluded that a full complement of police would be needed to restore order. So these devils got all type of excuses. All right, and they was reincited, mean they was let off. All right, when you go into that word, revoked, repeal, cancel, reverse, abrogate, overturn, overrule, override. So these police got off. Same thing you see today. All right. The police shoot Jake down in the street. They get what? They just get released. You know, and then they go to a different city and they join another police force or whatever. You know, whatever they do, man. You know, or they might become a detective and they just behind the keyboard, whatever. But you damn devils, yeah, you devils ain't slick, man. It says, in retrospect, this seems like an odd decision given that police, both uniformed and plain clothes, were among the worst offenders in perpetuating the violence and voter intimidation. So you devils, man. It says election day 1871 is best known for the assassination. All right, it's best known. That's why I had that man up there. All right, Octavius, the Jake. It says election day 1871 is best known for the assassination of scholar, civil rights activist, community leader, Civil War recruiter, right? Pennsylvania National Guardsman, athlete. Man, that man got a list on him. It says, and voting rights crusader Octavius Valentine Cato. In addition to Cato, two other black men were shot and killed that day, and another later died of gunshot wounds. Scores were injured. A depiction of the day's events in Cato's assassination can be seen below. All right, it's all because all you tribes wanted to vote, man. I'm gonna play this video. You know?
Yeah. Passed in 1868, the 14th Amendment grants automatic citizenship to anyone born in the United States. The 15th Amendment, passed in 1870, gives black...
Give it a moment. So I can probably have to play it from right here. How these damn devils is.
Passed in 1868, the 14th Amendment grants automatic citizenship to anyone born in the United States. The 15th Amendment, passed in 1870, gives black men the right to vote.
The African American population in Philadelphia at the time of Cato was 11%. That was a serious threat.
That set off what modern Americans might call a white backlash.
Political, economic, and racial tensions collide in Philadelphia's election of 1871. Octavius Cato leads a registration drive for new black voters, hoping to have an influence over city elections for the first time. Neighborhood boss William McMullen gathers the Moyamensing Fire Company in his saloon. He urges them to maintain white rule with the same kind of mob violence seen during slavery.
On Election Day, in organized fashion, police and Moya Ho's men physically beat up and took black voters out of line, accosted black men in the street. It was a day filled with terror if you were African American.
Six black men are shot.
Octavius Catto goes to the office of Mayor Daniel Fox and begs for the city to intervene. But Fox has no interest in protecting black voters. So he turns to Catto and says, "You'd better protect yourself."
He goes to 3rd and Walnut and buys a gun. It has no bullets in it. And he starts walking back home.
As he walks home, a white man, already bandaged from the day's violence, spots Catto on South Street. And shoots him dead.
His remains are taken back to the Institute for Colored Youth, the school that he helped to run. And people from the neighborhood came that night to pay their respects and gathered around that schoolhouse right there at 9th and Bainbridge. It's still there today. And encircled that building as if to embrace it and protect it.
Octavius V. Catto's funeral procession will be one of the largest Philadelphia has ever seen, second only to Abraham Lincoln's.
You see that? So his funeral, what it said, his funeral was the largest, second to Abraham Lincoln. So he was very important to people, man. And these devils, this devil Frank Kelly just killed them. All right, it said he was already on the loose, on the run. He said that he killed, already was on a rampage, man, from killing the 2 other black men. Then he shot him. He killed, what's his name? Octavius. All right, Octavius Valentine Catto, man. He killed Octavius. So you devils gotta pay for that, man. You devils think you gonna get out scot-free from all of the, you shedding innocent blood, man. Let me get that. You devils gotta pay for that shit, man. What is this? Numbers 35? You devils gotta pay for that shit. Numbers 35 verse 33. So shall ye not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it, man. Again, that's why you Edomites, that's why all you Edomites, when Yahweh shot, all you Edomites that's found on the shores of America gonna get put to death, and you nations, man. And Jake that don't want to get right, you gonna die with your enemy. Verse 34, defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit. It said, defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, the Lord Yahweh, dwell among the children of Israel. Right. So, and that's like when you go to Zechariah 2, Zechariah 2:8, for thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, after the glory which have he sent me into the nation which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. Right. So the Most High, you nations think the Most High didn't see all the atrocities that was done to his people. He just said, Numbers 35 or 34, defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, the Lord Yahweh, dwell among the children of Israel. So the Most High seen all the shit you damn devils was doing, man. All right, he just let y'all build up a case. He let y'all just build up a case, man. So he can do what? He can utterly destroy and obliterate you devils, man. All right, you devils gonna have judgment without mercy. That's why in Romans 9 it say, what if the Most High was willing to endure with much long suffering, all right, to make his power known on the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction, man. Because you devils are vessels of wrath fitted for destruction, man. The Most High gonna show you his hate, man. Everybody was talking about some trying to disannul the scriptures like the Most High don't hate Esau. Well, we gonna see, man. And all you jakes that trying to justify Esau, you gonna die with him, man. All right, you gonna get put to death with him. All right, that go for anybody, man. Keep reading. It says Frank Kelly, the man who shot Cotto, and at least one of the other black men that day was able to slip away. So these devils slipped away, man. These devils are fugitive. Like, you know, it say in Genesis, he shall be a fugitive. These devils running from justice, man. You know? Genesis 4:12, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth. You know? A fugitive and a vagabond shall I be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. You know? And a fugitive is somebody that's running from justice. A fugitive is somebody on the loose, right? Somebody, you know how they, America's Most Wanted, all right? If you've seen this person, you know, those are fugitives, man. All right, it says, I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And a vagabond is somebody that is wandering, constantly going to places where they don't belong. It says, and it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. Right. So that's why these devils, that's why nobody can't seem to, what is it? Can't seem to bring these devils down, man. Because the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, said this. Because he's going to be the one that do it, man. Okay? He the one that's going to be able to do it. Romans 9:22. What if the Most High, what if God willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering, the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? You know? You see that? Fitted for destruction, man. I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna start at verse 20. Start at Romans 9:20. But nay, oh man, who art thou that replies against God? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? All right, can Esau and say, well, you know, and why? No, he can't do none of that bullshit, man. You know, you gotta play your part. You a damn devil. You a piece of shit. All right, the Most High made you a devil, a piece of shit. All right, you know, you gotta deal with it, man. Verse 21, have not the potter power over the clay, right? Don't the person that's doing the pottery, don't he got power over the clay? Can't he make it to anything that he want? It says of the same lump to make one vessel to honor and another to dishonor, right? You can't sit down and make a damn potter. So like you can't sit down and make some pottery and the damn pottery say, why'd you make me like this? Or you can't make, you know, you make an item, you know, you make a computer, or you know, you make whatever. You know, you make a desk, you know, a table, a chair, whatever, you know, whatever you want to make. You say you make a chair can't get up and say, why you make me a chair? Why you ain't make me a couch? You know, no, you got to deal with, you know, you got to deal with being a chair. All right, so this is the same thing goes with the Most High, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua and his creation, man. All right, it says, what if the Most High, Yahweh, willing to shew his wrath, right? What if the Most High, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, willing to shew his wrath to make his power known and deal with much long suffering, the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction, man, right? Because the Most High is going to get these devils all the way back from when they was Cain, man, to now. All right, and that's a lot of shit they got to pay for, man. That's a lot of shit they got to pay for. And they're going to be, man, they're going to have it bad, man. These Edomites going to have it bad in the kingdom, man. You know, they're going to have it horrible. You know, let's see how long I've been talking with, you know, they're going to have it horrible, man. It says he slipped away, right? He a fugitive. You know, he said he was a member of the Moye Ho's company and likely had police assistance in his escape. Right. All you devils is in league and coalition with one another. We know, man. It says when captured in Chicago several years later, he was brought back to face trial in spite of more than 20 black and white. It says in spite of more than 20 black and white eyewitnesses who identified Kelly in court. He was acquitted by an all-white jury. You see that? He was acquitted. So you devils got to pay, man. He was acquitted by an all-white jury. Let's get that. You know that's Zechariah 11:5, man. You can't make this up. He was acquitted. This man was pointed out by black and white eyewitnesses, man. And this devil was what? He was acquitted by what? Of course, an all-white jury, man. All right? An all-white jury. Zechariah 11:5. All right. Zechariah 11:4. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. All right, and these damn devils, these motherfuckers that's ruling over us, they pity us not, man. They slay us and they hold themselves not guilty. Like, we ain't do it. I didn't do it. You know? Man. Can't make that up. It says on that same turbulent election day, a woman named Carrie S. Burnham to vote. And they go into something else, but man, you get the point, man. All right, talk about some damn Edomite woman. Talking about how she, you know, and you she devils ain't no better either, man. You know, we gonna put you to death. You know, in due time, man. All you heathen nations, man. All right, but I want to get this, man, because our people shouldn't even be voting. So you should learn from this. All right, 1871. What it was, October 11th or October 10th. You know, when this happened. All right, got killed on October 10th, man. It was election day in Philadelphia for what? A mayor. You know, in Philadelphia election day, 1871, October 10th, man. All right, you Jakes better learn, man. You Jakes better listen. You know, what's that one I wanted? All right, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh. Woe means death and destruction, man. And you see that? It said, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Right? You Jakes, y'all be adding sin to sin. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right? You trusting in oppression, man. He said, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. You know? Isaiah 30:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. Right, so you neither seek the Lord Yahweh. You trust in oppression. And this rebuke on you Jakes, and we're going to prophesy against you damn devils, man. But I'm first getting on my people. All right? We got two, I guess, Psalm 62:10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. All right? Isaiah 30:12. Wherefore, this saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. All right, and that man Octavius, he got put to death at an instant, man. He didn't expect to go out like that, man. Or he was in fear for his life. He shouldn't even been out there voting, man. You know, and it's for you, all you Jakes that have voted, talking about some Joe Biden. All right, again, you know. Man, look, man, the days of desolation is nigh, man. All right? And the Most High, hey, you think these words going to be null and vain? No, the Most High, for trusting in oppression, it says, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. He shall break it as the breaking of a potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare. It says, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a shred to take fire from the hearth, or to take water without of the pit. And then Mosiah said, woe unto all the rebellious children. So that means death and destruction, man. So all you jakes that went out there and trusted in oppression and trusted in this system, hey, the Most High gonna catch up with you unless you repent. Unless you repent. All right, this is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity. Right, he had no mercy. These devils had no mercy. All right, the scriptures say, he shall have no mercy who showed no mercy. James 2:13, for he shall have judgment without mercy that have shewed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. Right, because you devils gonna go into captivity. You devils gonna get your whole the kingdom destroyed, demolished by an immortal being. Do you know how crazy you devils gonna literally get destroyed by the Son of God himself? All right, it's gonna be like you facing the Most High, because the Yahweh Shai gonna have the glory of the Father on him, man. So it's like you're gonna be literally being destroyed by God himself, man. All right, your kingdom gonna be destroyed by fire and brimstone, and then after that you going into slavery, and then after that you gonna get exterminated. That's mercy. That's judgment with no mercy. Because you devils, remember, you showed no mercy. Remember that. Just remember that. Just, keep that same energy, man. All right, you devils, just keep that same energy. Amos 1:11. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. And his anger did tear perpetually, and kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Timon, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. All right, so the Most High gonna destroy you damn devils, man. That's prophecy. That's gonna happen. That's not slack. That will happen. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah. All right, and we were just reading about the children of Judah, man. All right, the Negroes, so-called Negroes. All right, the Judah tribe, man. Yahweh died. All right. We were just reading about, Octavius. He was a Judite, man. Okay. It says, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed the innocent blood in their land. Right. You shed constant innocent blood. And we just read it in Numbers 35:33, that the innocent blood that shed cannot be cleansed less by the blood that he that sheddeth it, man. So you devils got to pay in blood, man. All right. We got it like a stupid nigga. All right. Pooh Icy, whatever you want to call him. All right, talking about some get it back. No, we're going to get you damn devils back in blood, man. All right, it says, but Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation, right? Because the Most High going to have mercy on his people, man. The Most High going to give his people immortality, everlasting life, man. All right, verse 21, for I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord Yahweh dwelleth in Zion. So the Most High said, I will cleanse their blood. And we know how you supposed to cleanse it. The land cannot be cleansed by the blood that he that sheddeth it. So the Most High said, for I will cleanse their blood. Meaning the Most High is going to kill you devils, man. All you so-called white people in America, the Most High, the God of the heaven and earth, just said he's going to kill you, man. It said, for I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord Yahweh dwelleth in Zion, man. And we read it like in Numbers. He said he dwelleth in Zion. So the Most High ain't playing games with you damn devils, man. The Most High ain't playing games, man. All right, Numbers 35, verse 33. So shall ye not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood defiles the land, and the land cannot be cleansed for the blood that sheddeth therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not therefore the land which ye inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I the Lord shall dwell among the children of Israel. You see that? And he just reiterated. So he not playing games, man. All right, Joel 3:21, for I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, it said, for the Lord Yahweh dwelleth in Zion. He that touches you touches the apple of his eye. Okay, so the Most High is gonna kill you devils, man. You know, you devils know you fucked up, man. All right, and the scripture say, blood shall pursue thee. Let me get that. So you devils is fucked up. You know, Ezekiel 35 and verse 3. All right, and I'm gonna close out with this. Say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. You're going to know that Yahweh, he is, and he ain't playing no games with you devils, man. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time of their, and in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Right, so blood gonna pursue you, damn devils. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with slain men, and thy hills and thy valleys and all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And I will make, it says, I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh. So the Most High is saying this thing, man. All right, verse 14, thus said the Lord Yahweh, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, in all Idumea, even all of it. Most I say even all. So it's not one good, but no one, and well maybe not. No, Moses said even all of it. This is what the Most I said, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, man. And we can get one more. What is that? We shall do according to the Most High's anger. What's that in 24, 25, I believe. Let me see. See, according to my anger. Let me see. That's the last one I want. Yeah. All right. Let me close out. Ezekiel 25 verse 12. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, because the Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and their Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance, upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh. All right. So with that, giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash, call Yimla, Alahayanahu, Abanahu Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash. All right. And hope this lesson was edifying through the spirit of power Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. You know, and pretty much brought up the track record on these devils. And that was just a small, minute thing, man. These devils did way worse. All right, but it just shows to show these devils got so much to pay for. But with that, I'm going to say, till next time, Shalom.